Should you try to fix your problem with the IRS if they are not actively pursuing you? So I talk with people all the time who come to me and they say, RC, I haven't filed my taxes for 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10 years, 15 years. And, I'm just kind of worried about it. Like, I don't like owing a bunch. I don't like not doing what I'm supposed to do, but the IRS is kind of leaving me alone. Should I really open that can of worms and try to take it on? Here's my honest answer for you. It is mind-blowing to me how the IRS lets people skate without resolution on their case up to a point. I've seen people, like I mentioned, who have gone years, if not over a decade, without filing. But here's the bottom line. Eventually, the IRS will put 2 and 2 together. I've seen them come after people hard after a decade of silence. Why it takes them this long is probably related to budgetary and resource constraints. By the way, that is something that will be changing here in the near future as the IRS hires those 87,000 agents we've all heard on. As the IRS budget has been increased, that will change. But the bottom line is, they will catch on eventually. I mean, it just makes sense, right? Like, how could a grown adult be living your lifestyle but not owing any taxes, right? Because the only people that don't have to file are people whose income is so low that it's not even necessary, like children or some retirees who are only on Social Security, right? It doesn't logically make sense, and it will be put together 2 by 2 equaling 4. As sure as the sun will rise, it will eventually come down on you. I really believe, and I have sincerely seen, that the people who are very proactive get the best outcomes, and they have the most control over their situation of getting it fixed. And regardless of if the IRS is coming after you or not, it's not a good life to live, like being on the run from the IRS. It's not worth it. Just step up to the plate and get it taken care of. That is my advice for you. It is always a lot better. People do not get away with this in the long run. I mean, some people, I'm sure there's a guy somewhere who did it, which I'd be very impressed to see, but most people don't. It will catch up eventually. So look, if you're just sick and tired of, wasting your time, if they're around the corner, if you're tired of the daily stress and you want to get out in front of what might be to come, I invite you to schedule a tax strategy session with me personally, the owner of the company, licensed tax professional. If you click above or below and enter your information, you will actually get to my calendaring tool to set up a time to talk with me. I hope this is helpful. Do not be lured into a false sense of security if you have not heard from them for a while. Get on top of this thing and take care of it. Take care.